The morning after, this is the Persuaders, and we're going to review this one using my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best you can get in any category. I really like this episode. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to give the storyline a 1 out of 2. Storyline's not crazy, but there's a lot of good stuff that happens in it. Brett wakes up and he's married, and he doesn't remember getting married, so obviously it's some kind of scam or something. He confronts the girl. She's like, no, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And they're trying to figure out what is happening. So what's going on is that the girl is fake. She has a fake brother who's really this assassin, and they're working for this other guy, and they're trying to get this politician, or I can't remember if he's a politician or something like that. And they want to use him as a hostage. So he's going to meet up with Brett at his house to talk to Judge Fulton about, some sort of secret information, and they want to capture the guy, and they know he's going to be there. So that's how they got the girl to be with Brett. I'm giving it a 1 because I think that seems like an overly complicated plan to kidnap this guy. Like, if they know he's going to be there, why don't they just send a bunch of guys to kidnap him? Like, I just felt like it was overly complicated. That said, the pacing is 1.5 because there is actually a lot of fun stuff going on, and it is a fast-paced episode. Danny starts to investigate the marriage. They checks with the marriage license guy who ends up getting killed. They try to frame Danny for that murder. There's this girl who knows judo. They go to visit her, and she's throwing Danny around left, right, and center, flipping around. That was all great stuff. Pretty damn cool little car chase at the end. It's actually very fast-paced, so the pacing's very, very good. The artistry is a 2 out of 2 for me because there's a lot of great stunts in this one. Again, Tony Curtis is just crazy with the stunts here. There's probably he's on a trampoline and jumps on this other thing and then jumps back and flips. You're like, what? And it's really him doing it. You're like, holy crap, this is crazy. And there's a damn great chase with the car. It's not even a chase. They're using a car to try to get to this plane fast, and they're just going like off-road and belting it, man. And they get to this point where there's this guy driving on a bicycle across the road, and they go, vroom, and it is the closest stunt. Is awesome. It was so good. And then Danny turns around, he's like, don't worry, Brett, you can hit him on the way back. Great line. Which will take me right to the characters, and the characters for this one is 2 out of 2. Absolutely love Danny and Brett in this one. That banter right there is great. There's a lot of funny stuff with Tony Curtis. While they're driving, he's like, what's going on? How did you get your license? Like, how did you learn how to drive? Where are you going? So that's a lot of fun. The characters are great. I actually like the villains. I thought the assassin guy was really good. Like, he was pretty scary. And the other bad guy was good too. And the girl was really good too. She was very convincing. Like, you start to question yourself. You're like, maybe she does love him and really does want to get married. But no, she's a faker. Really, really great episode. I'm going to give an enjoyment factor of 2 out of 2. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode of The Persuaders. I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Really great stuff. We're approaching the end of the series, and it's just been great going through this, especially the Blu-ray that I have, which is unbelievable. If you're a fan of Persuaders, I 100% encourage you to go buy that Blu-ray. I think it's like a couple $100. So it's pricey, but it is worth it. The show has never looked better than this, and the features are absolutely mind-boggling. It's some of the best features I've ever seen for any Blu-ray, and I own close to 4,000 Blu-rays. So it's absolutely a must-own. That's it, everybody. Please check out the classic movie playlist. It's got lots of stuff on there. Star Trek, Persuaders, of course. I just did The Prisoners, so lots on there. Check all that out. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Until next time.